it's just like, before we get into this intro, I just want you to really appreciate just how wonderful nature just looks, you know? And it's just, there's really nothing, but, because what's crazy, I really want to go over there, because I know there's a whole field, but I don't feel like walking all the way down there, but just the feeling of being content with just nothingness, being at peace, being with divinity, is the best indication for you to help elevate yourself on this fasting journey. Celestial rising, divine afternoon, and great night to the beautiful deity watching this video. Let's get into this. And also, if you choose to, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And also, let's go ahead and do something new as well for the channel. A bug just died on my arm. You know, I did smack it into oblivion. So, moment of silence for no name. All right. So, I will be doing a giveaway. If we can get this channel to 5K to 10K, even before this year is even over with, I'll either give I'll give away $100 or the new 2K, or a copy of the new 2K, or Call of Duty. But actually, let's get to 10K, because that's a challenge for us. But the thing is that we can do that. And the thing is as well, I want to also give back to many of you, because I appreciate the people who consistently watch. And the thing is, you do not have to, but I appreciate you for even doing it, because of course, you know, this is amazing to me, you know, just making videos and being able to articulate my thoughts, and then you being able to feel a certain way about my thoughts, helping you correlate to your thoughts. That lets me know that this spell casting that's going on, not in a negative way, by the way, because I have no negative intentions, but my intention with every video is to help save your bloodline. So someone was to ask me, why do you do YouTube? Now, of course, I am a born liar. So therefore, my goal is to always tell the truth. That's exactly why I have to contradict myself every single day, or every time I make a video. But my intention is to help save your bloodline by making sure that you know how to save your bloodline, because I can't save your bloodline for you, because look at my bloodline. So, but I can help you understand how to save your own bloodline, because of course, if I know how to do it, why can't you? Why isn't nobody teaching you how to save your own bloodline? Exactly. So, $100 giveaway. Shit, I may feel generous one day. I may give somebody $500, $400, $300. The new 2K. May even give you a new Call of Duty. Whatever the case may be. But the thing is though, we have to get to 10K subs. Keep liking and keep sharing. Shit. Comment down below whatever you would like as a giveaway, as a matter of fact. Now, of course, don't go above and beyond, you know, the price limit, but let's go ahead and make it reasonable. And of course, you know, we can negotiate behind the scenes, and then if push comes to shove, bro, this channel gets to 10K subs, which it will, I'm giving the giveaway out. No cap. I'm a man of my word. But now, let's get into the video. This video is an indication of working your way up to 5 days of fasting. So now, of course, I am talking to myself through you. And the thing is, today, this is going to be day 1 for fasting. Now, of course, somebody's going to say, when you're fasting, you shouldn't be telling people. Either way it goes, I'm talking to God, and it doesn't matter. I can be talking to the grass right here saying I'm fasting. I can be talking to a person. Either way it goes, that's still God through the ego's perspective. Now, when you're going to the first day of fasting, you got to understand, if you are not used to fasting, for one, you cannot just go a whole day if you have never done a fast before. You have to be able to take it step by step. Meaning that, for example, try to see if you can go 1 to 3 hours without eating. If you can do that with ease, make that 3 to 5 hours, 5 to 7 hours. Now make that 7 to 10 hours. You just did, so basically you didn't eat for a majority of your day, because you spend majority of that sleeping, then majority of that going to school, going to work, whatever that is. So if you can eliminate half of that, now, once you work your way up, if you break that fast, that's okay. It's still progress, because there's some people who never fasted in their life, which is exactly why they don't know how to clear the programs in their mind, because their ego is programmed subconsciously to the foods that they eat. Meaning that the foods that people are eating are programming them to act a certain way. So imagine a second grader eating McDonald's every single day. Then you wonder why they're so mean, why they have an attitude, why they're constipated, why their system's backed up, why they're always overly sexual. It's because these foods, these parasites, are turning up the volume inside their body. Meaning that, for example, the entities that are possessing this kid's body or the adult's body, they are desiring the lowest urges of themselves to better enhance their fruition within the solar plexus, because that's the bottomless pit to hell. Meaning that if you can't make this hell your heaven, right here. If you can't make this hell your heaven, then you will not be able to find the heavenly aspect as you are fasting. Meaning that fasting will become so taboo to you that whenever you try to go a day trying to fast, it'll be hard for you. Which is exactly why if you just take it step by step, hour by hour, minute by minute, then once you knock down those hours, you can go a whole day without eating. Then you understand what you were actually eating for. Because some kids are only eating because they're bored. So for example, and not even just kids, but adults as well, even teenagers, even young adults. People are usually eating because they're bored or because they feel like they need to eat. So some kids may say, Mom, Dad, I want to eat. I need to eat. No, you don't. You want to eat, or you choose that you want to have an indication of what eating is, but you don't have to really eat for real. But your ego is talking to this parent, telling the parent, I, as a program, I need to eat. I need to sustain my reality or I will kill myself. So feed me or else. And as a parent, it's your choice. You don't got to feed that kid, but if you don't, what's going to happen to you? As an adult, when you get older, what's crazy, many people need to understand this shit. Nobody's going to cook for you. So if you're used to somebody cooking for you, unless you got a girl, whatever, or a man, you have to cook for yourself. So if you don't know how to cook, you might as well start fasting or start learning how to cook right now. Go watch cooking shows on YouTube, TV, read a cookbook, actually practice, have trial and error, because getting DoorDash every day, every night, for one, you're wasting money. Two, all that money you're spending on DoorDash, you can just save that up and make your own food or just fast. So imagine if you constantly do a 5-day fast every week and you just only eat 2 days out the week. For one, you are not only saving money, but you're saving yourself time. You're saving yourself more ways to fulfill your purpose, basically, because eating is a distraction. So like when people, for example, somebody knows that they have to do something for their purpose or their life. But when it's time for them, like, to stop typing, stop writing, stop doing whatever, or even making a video, they'll go and eat. But as they're eating, sometimes they even get full before the food's even done. On top of that, when they're watching TV with the food, now they're wasting more time being entertained by not only this food and the television, but then once they get done, they become more lazy. And as they become lazy, their purpose that they were trying to fulfill is long gone. It's in the back burner now. So the computer that was turned on, waiting for you to be typing it up, you're gonna say, man, not today. I don't feel like it. Or that book that you're writing or you're typing, I don't feel like it, man. I'm just gonna close it for today. And that's okay. But the thing is, though, you cannot put your life to the backside when it comes down to eating. Because when you are eating, you will see that all you're doing is pleasing your subconscious mind. But when you stop eating, now you'll see what you're really pleasing, and that's your spirit. Because it's a war against flesh and the spirit. Meaning that spiritually, we never needed to eat in the first place. All you really need is just water. And if you want to eat too, go eat the sun's rays. But some people don't sun gaze though. Even moon gaze, you can eat the moon as well. So if you meditate, you can also eat through meditation. You can eat through prayer. You can eat through reading. You can eat through writing, even through sleeping. So it's going to be a tough process. But on day one, you and I watching this right now, I'm on day one right with you. So the thing is, it's going to be a tough battle. But mentally, that's the whole point of going over this hurdle of the first day. Because the first day is the most challenging because your senses will be heightened. So your sense of smell, you can be driving or you can be on the bus. You can smell the Chick-fil-A cooking. You can smell McDonald's. You can smell Burger King. You can smell Wendy's. You can smell all these fast food chains when you are outside your house. Not only that, you can smell the fruit in your fridge. You can smell the food being cooked in your kitchen. You can smell these different food. Even you can smell a commercial. So when the Arby's commercial comes on, you can smell, we have the meats. You can smell that on the TV. How is that possible? That lets you know that you have been under a spell. And on top of that, you need to be able to give your body a break from actually eating. So even like and the thing is too, fasting is universal. So it's not just food. What do I mean? Even people, if you are around people all the time, like every single day, when will you ever give yourself that time for yourself? When will you ever allow yourself to understand who you are? When will you ever work on yourself outside of your friend group? When will you stop watching TV 24/7? Will there be a day where you actually just read for once, just once? Will there be a day where you don't play the video game? Because these things don't really serve you any good. All they're doing is distracting you from yourself. So when you're fasting, it's all a mind game. Your mind's going to play tricks on you. Why? Because you're not used to that program. So imagine telling yourself on this first day, I'm gonna go 5 days fasting, but you never did a 5-day fast, not even a 1-day fast. I promise you, my brother, you will not get there in 5 days immediately as a rookie or as a beginner. It takes time. You have to gradually, intermediate or do a full day of fasting from everything. And what's crazy, even your job as well, because your job serves you no good also. Try to make sure nobody pulling up and shit. But your job serves you no good as well. So even as you're working, what are you working for? Because when you clock out of work, are you clocking into your life? Some people don't clock into their life at all. When they get off of work, what are they doing? They're going home, probably showering, I hope, taking care of their kids if they do have kids, watching TV, cooking, sitting on the couch, smoking, doing hookah, drinking alcohol, drinking wine, playing the game, sitting on the phone, watching Netflix, watching Hulu, watching Disney Plus, watching Amazon Prime, scrolling on the internet all day, all afternoon, all night. But the thing is though, do all these distractions, somebody will say to themselves, man, I wish I could do this for my hobbies. I want to do that so bad. I want to be successful. But you're wasting time doing nothing but pleasing, entertaining programs that please your ego. But spiritually, how will you fast from these programs? That's exactly why if you are fasting, that's a #1 way to reach a legendary consciousness. Basically like Broly, legendary Super Saiyan. That's the best way for you to enhance your enlightenment, because you're becoming more wise every single day. Because if you see what people are actually eating, it'll make you throw up. Literally and figuratively, even in your household. If you don't know what's in your household, some people don't know what they're actually eating in their household, because why? They don't scan the barcodes behind their food products. Not only that, they don't see what they're actually putting into their body. So if you can't see what you're putting into your body, then of course your mind won't tell you what you're putting into your body, because you're too fixated on pleasing what? Your hunger. On top of that, even if you get high, you have the munchies because, for one, you are used to eating because you're bored. But if you go and do something creative, then you have no chance to sit in hell. You can't sit in hell when you are fasting for a heavenly consciousness. On top of that. Because if you have creativity that you want to bring into your life, what will you do? You will get up and you'll go work out. You'll go do sit-ups. You'll go for a walk. You'll make a video. You'll go paint. You'll go exercise. You'll go play basketball. You'll go with your friends. You'll go for a drive. You will get off of your ass. You'll stop laying down and you go do something for yourself. Now, of course, as the days go on, you will become weakened. But you have to stay strong-minded. Now, of course, when you're staying strong-minded, don't kill yourself over this shit for sure. Because if you know that you have to go eat, go eat. But as you are taking the time and the dedication to becoming a better you, you are growing up now, because you don't have to eat just because your mind wants to or because you're bored. No, you're eating because you're trying to sustain your lifestyle for what it is right now. But you can go, there's some people who are going a whole month without eating. So imagine how light you'll feel if you don't eat for a week, 2 weeks, a month. Do you know how much wisdom you will gain off of just not eating for a whole month? And it is doable. What's crazy is actually, it's possible to accomplish, but you have to actually want to accomplish that. But the thing is though, in the moment right now, on day one, you and I, we're doing this together, by the way. Do something creative. Do something to better your lifestyle. Be a better you. Focus on being a better you in the now. Day 2 is tomorrow. Don't worry about day 2. If you're hungry, go make a smoothie. Because you can manipulate fasting, because what is it? You're not chewing your food, but if you blend it up and you make it into a solid form through a smoothie and you liquefy it and you drink it, that's still basically like eating, but you're not chewing your food. So you're eating, but you're not eating, but you're still fasting because it's in a liquid form. So because of that, you have to figure out what fasting is for you, because I can give you a whole hour breakdown of what fasting really is, but it doesn't fucking matter because our body types are different. So what is fasting to you? And if you know what that indication is, then you do it for you. Because once you keep on fasting, you can eliminate the parasites in your body. And then once you do that, you can take your body back, because you have been hijacked since you were born. You were programmed to drink Coca-Cola or burgers or chicken sandwiches or tater tots or french fries or cookies or fried food in general. You were programmed to eat a steak. You were programmed to eat a pork chop or bacon. You don't want that shit for real, because you're killing yourself by eating that shit. That's exactly why they put a life expectancy on our lifestyle. Are you serious? And then people wonder how people in the Bible were living up to like over 100 years. Well, yeah, they were making their food from the fucking land and putting water and nourishment and nurturing and care and H3O2 and H2O on their livelihood. They were fasting, they were eating the sun, they were eating the moon, they were meditating, they were in nature. So they didn't have to go and eat McDonald's because they didn't have fast food back then. So their food was of nature. They were eating nature 24/7. But can you eat fruit 24/7 or a salad 24/7? Some people cannot do that. But when you start doing that, you will look not only younger, you will feel healthier, you will think healthier, you will have more clarity. Not only that, the lighter you, free game, the lighter you are, the more easy it is for you to attract all your manifestations through the law of attraction, because you don't have all this BS in your body weighing your limitations down. Because once you fast and once you shit all this crap out, you are becoming unlimited into your fruition because you have did the work behind closed doors. So if you go a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5, if you go a month to 2 months, not even just 2 months, if you go a whole month without eating food, but you're still living and you're still feeling healthy, imagine how much creativity you are bringing into your life. You are basically magnetizing all the livelihood that you never thought was possible. All because you became strong-minded. All it takes is the mind to submit to your dominant spirit. So spiritually, you have to be in tune with yourself. And it's going to be a challenge, yes. But your dreams will get clearer. And then once you are dreaming, the message will get clearer. And then not only that, when you wake up in this dream right here, that dream you had up there, you can align that with this reality right here. And then boom, not only that, you will be walking as a dreamer, dreaming your reality. That's still in the dream. So your dreams can be your reality when you are fasting as well on day 1. Let's do this shit, God. I love you. Have a great day, God and Goddess.